Mijn naam is Captain Pugalot. Snel Captain Pugalot.
Mijn naam is Captain Pugalot van het kanaal Captain Pugalot. En vandaag spelen we Hunger Games Simulator.
Nee, als we een beetje Captain Pugalot.
En vandaag spelen we een beetje Captain Pugalot. En submit maar. Oh, en trouwens, degene die je ziet spelen is Reginald. Oké, hier zie je de teams. Ik en Reginald Puddington versus iedereen. En daar zie je Facebook en Nastic Pasture. En ja, weet je, ik heb niet echt zin om iedereen te... Nou, laten we dat wel doen. Oké, dat is Douglas de Draak. Ik weet niet wie dat is, maar... En daar is dikke BMW mevrouw. Of gewoon BMW mevrouw. En Reginald Puddington en Captain Pugalot. We leven nog. En Richard Pugsley en Gary Pumpkinton. We hebben Tom Agrest, a.k.a. Mendel Daweed. We hebben Joel, Pedro Knol, Bigfoot, Ask Pasher, Facebook, Snuffy MV. Je ziet dezelfde foto als die andere. Rick Games 1, Kapitein Lancelot, Poep, Gaga Fafa, Peter of Aapeter 1, Divi, XX5 PvP XX, Wander van der Sander. Die zitten allebei in hetzelfde team. Wat geinig. Of niet? Nee, helemaal niet. Wauw. Oké. Battle Movies 9. Patrick Notstar. Patrick Nietster. Squidward Tentacles. Laten we beginnen. As the tributes stand on the podiums, the horn sounds. Moet ik het vertalen? Nee, toch? Oké. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sound. Joel finds a bag full of explosives. Bigfoot runs away with a lighter and some rope. Patrick breaks Squidward's nose for a basket of bread. Zijn neus. Dit is het grote kwap wordt groter. Nu wordt het allemaal gelei van binnen. Lama 90 runs away from the... Ik weet niet hoe je dat uitspreekt. Cornuke? Boeit niet. Poe runs away from the... Nee. Douglas finds... Douglas. Douglas finds a container full of water.
Lekker voor je wander.
Wat doe je? Reginald. Wander accidentally steps on a landmine. Oké, Wander is nu al dood. Oké, Richard kills Gaga Fava with a sickle. Oh, get owned! Richard heeft gewoon nu al iemand vermoord. Oké. En Snuffy runs away with a lighter and some rope. Poop gathers some as much food as he can. Lancelot runs away from the... weet ik veel hoe je dat uitspreekt. Toma, a.k.a. Tommy, a.k.a. Mendel Daweed. Clutches a first... Of hoe je dat ook zegt. Clutches a first... Aid kid and runs away. Jeroen... Oh, daar hebben we Pedro Knol. Runs away from the... Okay. 5 power powers. Een dikke BMW killer.
Plus J.
Plus J. Min plus J. Plus J runs away from the cornucopia. Weet ik veel. Yassine runs away from the Cortopia. Reginald runs away from the Cortopia. Captain Pugalot takes a spear from inside. Woe! Ik ben goed bezig. Rick takes a...
Is er ook een kill?
Ja, denk ik. Rick takes a cycle from inside the Cortopia. Of hoe je dat ook zegt. Wacht, heel even. Ik ga het proberen uit te spreken. Cornucopia. Cornucopia, laten we dat maar zeggen. Gary severely injures Peter, but puts him out of his misery.
Ja, Gary Nick.
Gary, je bent vreselijk.
Morty.
Oké, volgende. Plus J runs away from Poe. Oh, Poe, je bent ook lekker bezig. Snuffy tries to sleep through the entire day. Oké. Joel collects fruit from a tree. Jezus, mijn Engels accent is vreselijk vandaag. 5 en Jeroen split up to search for resources. Captain Pugalot, ga alsjeblieft niet dood! Pugalot sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Oké, ik leef nog. Patrick camouflages himself in the bushes. Reginald travels to higher ground. Waarom travelen niet samen? Dat is raar. Is het niet veel handiger als je gewoon samen gaat? Oké, Gary receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Bigfoot injures himself.
Bigfoot wel.
Bigfoot, ik dacht dat je goed was in survival.
Ja, serieus.
Al die jaren tussen de bossen had je wel goed moeten maken, man. Oké. Rick receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Poop Poop attacks Lancelot, but he manages to escape. Yassine questions his sexuality. Okay, questions his sanity. Lamanine travels to higher ground. Squidward receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Douglas diverts Tommy's attention and runs away. Richard questions his sanity. Okay, proceed. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nee, wacht, dit moet ik even dramatisch zeggen. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Wonder, District 11. Gagafafa, District 9. Dikke BMW, District 1. Peter, District 10. Proceed! 5 kills, Lamanine. Nee!
Gary gaat Squidward slachten.
Okay, 5 kills Lamanine for his supplies. Plus Jay questions his second. Quietly hums. Gary and Squidward sleep in shifts.
Hoezo? Ze zijn geen team.
Boeit niet. Lancelot thinks about home. Captain Pugalot kicks. Ik dacht heel even dat ik dood ging. Captain Pugalot cooks his food before putting his fire out. Oké, al die mensen. Poe, Reginald, Bigfoot, Jeroen en Joel sleep in shifts. Oh mijn god.
Teamers.
Okay, Snuffy sees a fire but stays hidden. Douglas destroys Rick's supplies while he's asleep. Oh, dat is echt naar.
Nee.
Nee!
Oh, wacht.
Oh, wacht, dat ben jij niet.
Nee,
Maar...
ik ga hem killen.
Wacht, nog niet verder. Patrick passes out from exhaustion. Yassine begs for Richard to kill him. Wat staat daar? Reluctantly killing Yassine. Okay. Poop Poop tries to sing himself to sleep. Okay. Snoop Dogg, die bestenaar.
Dat is ook echt, dat zou Tommy ook echt doen.
Tommy thinks about winning. Dat is echt typisch iets voor Tommy. Okay, proceed. Okay. Douglas and Gary split up to search for resources. Jeroen picks flowers. Okay, Joel scares of Reginald. Oh, Reginald! Okay, Richard receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Bigfoot overhears Tommy, and plus Jay talking in the distance. Patrick injures himself. Lancelot, Squidward, 5, Pugalot, and Pro Hunter. Pro Hunt for other tributes. Oh, tag team. Poop Poop's search for a water source. Snuffy discovers a river. Well done, Snuffy. Rick questions his sanity. Maybe he's crazy.
So dumb.
2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Lamanine and Yassine.
Lava.
Okay, Poe climbs a tree to rest. Pugalot is awoke by nightmares. Jeroen receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Lancelot trends to his wound. Plus Jay tries to sing himself to sleep. Tries. Rick defeats Poop Poop in a fight, but spares his life. Ooh, nice of you, Rick. Snuffy, Douglas, Joel, and Bigfoot tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Oké, Gary climbs in a tree to rest. Ik dacht dat ze dat niet deden. Patrick convinces Five to snuggle with him, almost. Squidward tries to treat his infection. Tommy, Richard, and Reginald get into a fight. Reginald! Nee!
Hij is dood.
Oh ja.
Wij zijn dood, dus zeg maar.
Toma, and Richard, you died. What a decisive victory for Reginald Puggington. Proceed. Weet ik veel. Oké, day 3. De Pug Games. Oké, ik wist niet eens dat dat er stond. Gary plus Jay, Jeroen, Patrick, and Reginald hunt for other tributes. Squidward chases Rick, Bigfoot and Five split up to search for Reese. Okay, Pugalot tries to sleep through an entire day. Yuval thinks about home. Hey, Bo and Poo Poo split up to search for resources. Lancelot receives damn it, Lancelot! From an unknown sponsor. Douglas questions his sanity. Snuffy makes his silent shot. A slingshot. Yes, nice. Snuffy is good. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tommy, District 4. Richard, District 3.
Gary is helemaal alleen. Ik leef een soort van nog.
Gary staat er alleen voor. Gary is alone in the darkness. Oh, speaking about Gary. Plus J attempts to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. Ik dacht uselessful. Gary is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Snuffy throws a knife into UL's head. Damn, Snuffy. Okay, Douglas and Lancelot run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Poop Poop lets Jeroen
Pak hem!
into his shelter. Bo bashes Reginald's head with a mace. Oh my god!
Get out!
Five receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Bigfoot receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Patrick destroys Captain Piglet supplies while he was asleep. No! Okay. Rick thinks about winning. Squidward sets up a camp for the night. Nice work, Squidward. Lancelot overhears Gary and plus J talking in the distance. Rick trends to Poop Poop's wound.
Tense.
Oh, tense. Five smokes some weed. Sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Bo collects fruit from a tree. Douglas begs for Snuffy to kill him. He refuses, keeping Douglas alive. Jeroen receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Bigfoot makes a slingshot. Squidward makes a wooden spear. Pugalot steals from— Yes! Get it in your weenus! 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. No! Okay, next. Proceed. Douglas is awoken by nightmares. Pugalot receives clean water? Yes, from an unknown sponsor. Jeroen, Patrick, Poop Poop, and Squidward sleep in shifts. Snuffy climbs in a tree to rest. Climbs a tree to rest. Five receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Bigfoot and Lancelot sleep in shifts. Poe, Rick, and Gary get into a fight. Gary triumphantly kills them both. Damn! Plus J loses sight of where he is. Okay. Lekker voor je, Plus J. Patrick chases Captain Pugalot. Yeah, because I stole his supplies. Five chases Lancelot. Okay, plus J stalks you. That is creepy. Bigfoot defeats Squidward in a fight, but spares his life. Gary tries to sleep through the entire day. Poop Poop discovers a river. Snuffy begs for Douglas to kill him. He refuses, keeping Snuffy alive. A fire spreads through the area. Jeroen and Five fail to find a safe spot and suffocate. Oh dang. Plus J survives. Gary survives. Poop Poop survives. Lancelot survives. Bigfoot survives. Snuffy survives. Squidward falls into the ground, but kicks Captain Pugalot hard enough to push him. No!
Oh, Squidward.
Dang it, Squidward! The fire catches up to Patrick, killing him. The fire catches up to Douglas, killing him.
Oké, ik neem een soort van.
Dang
want ik
it!
ben,
Seven cannon shots can be hit in the distance. Bo, District 6. Rick, District 8. Jeroen, District 5. 5, District 10. And Captain Pugalot, District 2. Patrick, District 12. Douglas, District 1. Poop Poop, Gary, Plus J, and Lancelot sleep in shifts. Bigfoot convinces Squidward to snuggle with him. Snuffy dies from. Dat is toch onderkoeling? Hypothermia.
Ja, cool.
Proceed. Okay. Plus J decides not to go to the feast. Gary decides not to go to the feast. Poop Poop falls into a pit and dies. Lancelot decides not to go to the feast. Squidward decides not to go to the feast. Bigfoot decides not to go to the feast. Squidward overpowers Gary, killing him.
Hell yeah.
Lancelot receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Bigfoot dies from hunger. Plus J receives ashes from an unknown sponsor. Lancelot mistakes Squidward for a bear and kills him. God damn it! Plus J hugs a jacker net. Oh,
Jacker nest.
yeah. Believing it will be a pillow.
It to be a pillow.
Ah, dat is heel dom van hem.
Oh, Plus J toch.
6 cannon shots can be hit in this distance. Snuffy, nee. Snuffy, District 7. Poo Poo, District 9. Gary, dang it, District 3. Bigfoot, District 5. Squidward, District 12. Plus J. Ah, we don't care about that one. Nee, grapje. The winner is Lancelot from District 8.
Fuck you, Lancelot.
I wanted to win. Proceed to placements. Okay. Okay, look where Captain Pugalot's at. 10th. Gary, dang, 5th.
I'm third.
15.
Ik ben derde, want eigenlijk ben ik derde. Want...
Reginald is 15. Aztec's Pasture. 20th.
Wander is een compleet verhaal, serieus.
BMW mevrouw. 20th. Gaga Fafa. 20th. Nee.
Waarom lezen we dit allemaal voor? Iedereen
Oké.
snapt al wat er aan de hand is. Genoeg.
Oké, dat was de video voor vandaag. That was the video for today. Hope you enjoyed. Let's do this.